Who's the biggest attention seeker you've ever met? So I used to work at this small bakery downtown. Early mornings, long lines, regulars who came in every day. There was this girl, Mia, who started working shifts with me. First impression, super bubbly, always smiling, asking about people's lives. Customers loved her. She'd joke with them, remember their orders, make them feel special. But I noticed something weird. She always had to have a story. If I told her I was tired because I stayed up late studying, she'd say she didn't sleep all week. If another coworker mentioned their car broke down, Mia's transmission completely exploded on the freeway. Somebody's grandma passed away, Mia would start crying and say her family was falling apart too. At first I thought she was just dramatic, but then little things started happening. Bad things. One morning a coworker's bike got stolen. He always chained it up right behind the bakery, but that day it was gone. He was pissed, calling the cops. Mia brought him a coffee on the house, sat with him while he vented, kept saying stuff like, some people just hate seeing others happy. A week later, another girl's wedding cake order went missing. The whole file was gone from the system. Bride shows up screaming at us. The manager tears apart the office, nothing. That coworker had to redo the entire cake overnight. Guess who stayed up with her to help frost? Mia. It kept happening. Always the same pattern. Something terrible. Mia being the angel picking up the pieces. Like she lived for that moment where everyone leaned on her. Then it got personal. I'd been saving money for months to fix my old Honda. I finally got it running. Proud as hell. Posted a picture online. Next morning I walk outside. Someone keyed the entire side. Deep scratches like they carved letters into it. Not words, just jagged lines. And Mia, first one to show up, hands on her cheeks saying, oh my god, people are so jealous, but don't worry, I'll drive you to work till it's fixed. Something clicked. The timing was too perfect. Every accident made her the hero, but I kept my mouth shut. Until the day this older guy, Mr. Jacobs, came in. He was one of our sweetest customers, always left big tips. He told us his daughter just got accepted into med school. Everyone cheered for him. He was glowing, proud. I saw Mia watching him, smiling but tight, like her face didn't match her eyes. 2 days later, he came back in, devastated. Someone had reported his credit card stolen. His bank froze everything. The med school deposit bounced. He was begging on the phone, red in the face, tears in his eyes. Mia rushed out from behind the counter, hugging him, promising she'd help him figure it out. That's when I knew. No more coincidence. So I set her up. I told everyone I'd just gotten approved for a big scholarship. Made it sound like I was finally free of debt, that I'd be leaving for a semester abroad. I let it slip to Mia that the approval letter was in my locker, waiting to be signed and mailed back. Left it half sticking out on purpose. That night, I stayed late, pretending to mop, hid behind the racks. Sure enough, she came back after everyone left. She opened my locker with a bobby pin, pulled the letter out, snapped a picture, then tore it in half. She stuffed the pieces into her apron and walked out like nothing. I froze. My chest was pounding. I waited until she was gone, then dug through her stuff in the staff room. The pieces were there, crumpled up. Next morning, she was at my side the second I walked in. Hey, did you check your locker? Sometimes they mess up mail. Want me to help you call the office? I just stared at her, couldn't even answer. Later, when I confronted her, I pulled the torn paper out of my pocket and dropped it on the table. She didn't blink, didn't apologize. She just said, real calm, well, now you know how it feels to not be the special one. And I swear, in that moment, it hit me.